Hey, welcome to another model. This is a new model in my collection. It is from Tecnomodel. It is the 1994 Lotus, and it is based on the Belgium Gp spec. It's the Lotus 109, and sadly the last ever Lotus in Formula 1. Lotus was one of my favourite Formula 1 teams, and Alex Zanardi was a driver I really liked. Sadly, this is actually the Fhillipe Adams version, the paid driver who raced for 2 races at Spa and Monza, as Zanardi was kicked out for poor performances, so the team believed. It is an iconic livery, one that I really like. It has amazing paintwork, the Mugen Honda engine, and I think it's the famous race where Johnny Herbert did really well in qualifying at Monza and could have potentially got a podium when they got the new engine and Eddie Irvine hit him at the first chicane. Sadly, this was Lotus' last F1 car. Lotus was an amazing team. I remember reading a book about them as a young child and always had a fond memory of Lotus after reading this book. How about the model itself? The model, I think, is good. It's my second ever Tecnomodel I have bought. The first was the 1990 Benetton B190 from Nelson Piquet. And I really liked that Formula 1 car. However, the model just felt it had not enough detail, and it really put me off Tecnomodel for a long time, and I sold that model. Now, I'm interested in Tecnomodel again because they're making a lot of nice Formula 1 cars that I really like. My favourite era of Formula 1 is the late 80s to all the way through the 90s to early 2000s. Probably the 90s is my preferred era. So these Formula 1 cars are what I really like. I don't collect modern cars. So I'm really happy Tecnomodel are making these more rarer models that Gp Replicas or other brands won't care about. They are making all the Loti, they're making all of, they're making other models such as the Marches, the Footworks, and even the 1991 Minardi, which I'm really excited about. It would have been nice to have had a driver figure. However, I'm not too sure Tecnomodel are good at driver figures yet. I've seen some of the Alesi Ferraris and Schumacher Ferraris I'd like to buy. And the driver helmet just does not look very nice at all. It looks too round and awkward, so I'm happy with this model. If I buy Tecnomodels, I'll probably buy the driver-less versions, and they have a nice cockpit detail with the seat belts, the seat, the steering wheel, everything else. And the model looks really nice without the driver figure, which goes against what I collect because I like the driver figures in my models, especially if I'm collecting a driver collection. So that's that. I'll show you around the model now. So one thing I think Tecnomodel do well is they do really good wheel detail. Gp Replicas, they don't do a very good job on their wheels. Whereas the wheel detail on Tecnomodel always seems to be a lot better. And they have a more realistic detailing of the tyre manufacturer name, which Gp Replicas is too spaced out. The spacing looks more correct on Tecnomodels. As I've already said, I really love this livery. It's just classic 90s F1. It just, the colours and the sponsors, it works really well. It's really nice. The model is a little basic, as I've said, Tecnomodels can be basic models, but very high prices, which is strange. But 90s F1 cars, 80s F1 cars were a lot more basic. So it might just be where everybody loves the brand new models from Mini Champ, Spark, BBR, they love the detail on the brand new Formula 1 models, because whilst I'm not a big fan of modern F1 cars, the detail on the models is very nice, I do agree. So here's a quick show around of this model. I hope that this video has been interesting for you. I am going to do a lot more diecast reviews from all the models I've bought over the last year whilst I've been living in Brazil. I'm currently back in the UK for 3 weeks, then I go to Portugal for a week, then back to Brazil. So I'm using this time when I'm not busy with my girlfriend to showcase some of my models, do some more conversions, apply some more decals. So that I'm really enjoying, because I've really missed that living in Brazil with no models. I can't buy models to Brazil because the import fees are about 60% on what you bought, and people price models way too expensive out there. So that's that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video on the 1994 Formula 1 car by Lotus. And if you've got any questions, just fire away, ask me any questions, okay? I'd be happy to help. But I just want to show again this really nice model. I love this livery by Lotus. Thank you once again, and I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world.